Hey, True Shadow's back, y'all. Well, for starters, Happy New Year's. And you probably noticed that for once there's light and there's something to show you. Well, I decided since it's pretty boring just seeing a black screen the whole time, might as well show something I have. I'll try finding something new to show you guys every day or so, or whenever I post. But, yeah, that's it. But, I wanted to have a real talk with y'all. Because I was watching some YouTube videos, being, well, bored, and I was listening to a few songs, and it kind of clicked to me. So a point where I was starting to talk out loud for a particular reason. Why? Well, like my mom says, she had she got in a car accident. She's okay now, thank God. But as my mom said, she has depression. But like we're unlike other people who just sit around saying they're depressed and not doing anything about it, making them more depressed. My mom said, I don't see the point. The more depressed I am, the less work I get, but the less work I do, the more depressed I end up getting. And I guess that helped click this. Now everyone knows there's suicidal people, there's people who have depression, people who have anxiety, and it all ends up tying together. Didn't kind of like hit me. What's the point? Yeah, there's people who cut, people who drink, people who smoke, people who take pills without needing them. Then I was thinking, some people cut because they want to control something in their life. Again, what's the point? You want to control something in your life? Try singing, even if you're horrible or not. Just do it because you love the song. Try dancing, horrible or not. Again, do it because you love the song. Try drawing. I already said dancing. Try painting, drawing, reading a book, or even writing one. Do anything, but don't cut. Now most of you are gonna be like, "Oh, you don't know what it's like. You haven't been through this, yada yada yada." Hun, I have. Like I just said, my mom got in a car accident, and I had a late reaction to it. But, and I have my own depression. I've almost overdosed. I've tried cutting myself. Again, keyword tried. This fucking skin don't want to cut. Which again is a blessing, but at that time, um, I have not fully tried killing myself. Happy about that. But one of my friends have. Thank God I was able to talk her out of it. But it hurt a little knowing that she was trying to kill herself. But I kind of understood why, depending on her life. Depending on anyone's life, actually. There's thousands and thousands of reasons why people want to end their lives. People have anxiety and all that. Found it funny when I actually got anxiety. Hated it. Still do. But I'm getting off topic. My point is just don't, because there's 1,000 things you could do to prevent it. Yeah, people are gonna judge you, but who cares? Now, I don't know your situation. You all have different lives, different skin colors, eye colors, whatever you end up being defined by. My thing is, love yourself. If you can't love yourself, it's hard to expect anyone else to love you. You got issues with your parents. Okay. Find other family members that love you, and find friends who treat you like family and do the same with them. like me. I have problems with my father, but I found family and friends to act like family. Doesn't fully help, but it works. And like I just said, my mom, well, this is the third time mentioning it, which is kind of stupid, but my mom had a car accident. But she's a fighter and she always will be. And she came back and she's still dealing with some problems till this day. But she's living her life. I like to see my mom as an inspiration. Especially hearing all the stories that she's went through. And I'm going to tell you some of the stories. Well, actually, all of them that I know. Story number 1. 4th of July. And I was kind of barely born. My mom was on the porch, which was on a very high ground, and everyone was down outside throwing fireworks and having a bunch of fun. One of the firecrackers ended up being thrown over to us and landed on her chest as soon as it popped. She was holding me at the time, and she was scared. Not because they popped on her, because she feared for me. When everyone came up, took me, and asked her if she was okay, she was like, her words, not mine. Yeah, I'm fine. Is he okay? When I heard that, I'm like, damn, my mom loves me. And then after they told her, yeah, she passed out. Look, again, she's alive now, so we're good. And for all of you who have problems with your mom, I'm sorry, but I have problems with my dad, so I hope it balances out. I hope you guys don't end up hating me for it. And 4th time I'm mentioning this, the car accident, when I saw my mom in the hospital finally, and she legit tried getting out of bed. That's the first day I saw her, and tried leaving with me. I told her, no, you have to stay. We had to like keep her there, and I had to leave. And then from on, I could not see her when she was awake, which kind of sucks because I want to talk to her a lot. But my mom, as I said, she's a fighter. And when she saw me, she wanted to go home with me. She didn't want to be there. She fought her way out. And she had 8 surgeries. And she still has pins on her sides because she doesn't want another surgery. But he can't force her. And I just gotta say, all of you who are fighting, find this video. I hope this does inspire you a little bit. Knowing that someone else has your problems. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this. Talk to someone. Find someone who has the same pains. As I said before, I have problems with my father. When I was barely born, he left. And every Father's Day, I grew jealous of people around me. But my mom took me to Six Flags to get my mind off of it. It helped. It always does. But since her car accident, we haven't gone. But I love my mother. Despise my father. And I've grown attachments for other people. I found people who also have problems with their parents or family members, and I've turned them away from suicide. Like I mentioned, my friend, we'll call her Queen. She tried killing herself when she was talking to me. We were texting each other, and I cried. I convinced her out of it, and she's still alive today. And when we finally saw each other face to face and we talked about it a bit, She was like, damn, I'm stupid. Why the fuck did I call you and not call, text you and shit? And I'm like, because your subconscious wanted to live, I guess. And plus, you knew I would have ended up killing myself. You're probably confused at the part. Yeah, as I said, I have friends who also have problems, and they're all suicidal, have depression or anxiety, and we've made a family bond. As I said, they're suicidal and depression, anxiety, which makes them want to kill themselves. But because we all made a bond, there's kind of the point where, like, one dies, we all end up killing ourselves. Or if that person was murdered, we're gonna end up hurting that person and then killing ourselves. Yeah, we all want each other to live. But if one of us goes, the rest of us are going. And I guess Queen didn't understand that because no one said it verbally to her. So I made the pact verbally with her. Again, I'm still surprised we're alive to this day because, again, we're suicidal, yada yada yada. But then I start thinking about it. We're all strong, independent people. We do what we want and we rule our school in our own way. And honestly, I want to see that more. Anyone who's holding a knife, anyone who's trying to hurt themselves right now or whatever, I want you to put wherever you're using to hurt you down. And if you're emotional and hurting yourself emotionally, stop right now, whatever you're thinking about, and just listen. We are warriors. Think about how far we've gone. You really want to stop that because of whatever people are saying or doing to make you feel this bad? Come on, you made it this far. Don't stop. Rule. Become kings and queens. Become gods, goddesses, for heaven's sake. Rule the school. Rule your workplace. Place, I mean. And if your problem is for the family and that's why you're like this, then rule your blood. And when I say that, I mean find people who have the same problems as you and bond with them. If you want to rule the school, here's my thing. Find more people like you. Make them feel better. Start laughing. Start feeling true happiness and not that fake smile you've been wearing. Let's rule. And let's stand together. If y'all have more depression, anything, comment. Like the video if you thought this was inspiring. Dislike it if you think this whole thing is stupid and you want me to stop talking about it. Though I probably won't listen, I might continue. And hell, if you want to see more of this, subscribe. I'm not going to push that because I know it gets annoying hearing every other YouTuber say that, so do what you like. As I said before, rule. Become kings and queens, my dark shadows. And you're probably wondering, what do I mean by dark shadows? Well, hon, as I said before, I had depression and I still have anxiety, but it's easy to control. And I've tried killing myself, which I will tell you in a different story. But rule. Just find people who have the same problems as you or similar. Make bonds with them. Make each other feel happy. And try getting rid of that peace or person or whatever is making you feel bad, get rid of it. Let's rule this world. Darkness or not, we have roamed it. So, when a newcomer comes, let's show them how to live it. Let's fight to get our light. And if we can't get the light that everyone else has, let's make our own. And if we can't make it, hell, we've been living in the dark long enough. We've lived here, so let's rule it. Fuck everyone else. This is our turf. Own it. See ya, shadows. Hope y'all owning the shadows when I see you again.